adventures. So today we're at Hollywood Studios, and yes, there is a pattern to which parks we go to, and yes, we pretty much do that same order every single time. It was pretty much Animal Kingdom, Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and then we start back at Magic Kingdom again and do Epcot, Hollywood Studios again. Sometimes we do Park Hopper, not very often, but sometimes we do. Anyway, today is Hollywood Studios Day. So we start this visit out at the Streets of America area, which is now the new Star Wars area. So it's no longer there, but you know, got to walk around a little bit, got to see some stuff. Actually the Cinderella Castle, the new live action Cinderella had just come out or was coming out later that spring. I can't remember, one of the two. Anyway, the carriage from that movie was actually there out in front of the movie theater in the Streets of America area. So we got to see that, and that was a really, really neat thing to see. Went back at nighttime too to see it, and it was beautiful. I liked it actually more at nighttime than I did during the day. So I'll put a little both, you know, you can pick which one you like more, but I personally prefer the one at night. Something else that's no longer there is the Great Movie Ride. So the Great Movie Ride was inside the Grauman's Chinese Theater, and there's still a ride there. It's the, what is it, the Mickey's Runaway Railway, and that's a tongue twister. Say that 10 times fast. I am not going to attempt it, but anyway, we haven't gotten to go on that ride yet. It wasn't there by the time we went the last time, so I'm excited to go to it when we get to go back. However, kind of like the Spaceship Earth at Epcot, I am really glad that I have all the footage because I did record the whole thing. I'm really glad that I did get a video of all of the Great Movie Ride. There are, of course, some things that are slightly outdated and a little, they kind of were a little slow moving, but it's still great if you like nostalgic Disney stuff. I have a few clips in there of each like the main sections of the Great Movie Ride, so if you like nostalgic Disney, you'll really enjoy that portion of the video. So next, we went on probably the most intense Disney ride that I have been on. I mean, even probably more intense than even Mission Space in some ways to me, mostly because I can't see where I'm going at all, and that would be the Rockin Roller Coaster starring Aerosmith. Now, as intense as it was, I really actually enjoy riding roller coasters in the dark apparently way more than I do when I can see what's going on around me. I don't know if that has something to do with the fact that I do get motion sick, but since I couldn't see anything, I didn't know it was coming. I never really got like that bamboozled. I just had a lot of fun. Screaming or singing opera basically the whole time. And I think there's also a return of Javier's I'm Being Stabbed, but also laughing and really enjoying myself. So that'll be a fun one to see. And next, we have my love-hate relationship with the Hollywood Tower of Terror. Now, I love old Hollywood things, and I love that whole idea of old Hollywood, and as much as I love it, I also really hate the idea of it being like haunted or scary or something of that sort. So the fact that I even go on to the ride is saying a lot. Part of it is because it's themed so well and it's so convincing that it's like an old hotel from the 1930s. It's been abandoned because, you know, of this horrible thing that happened and is possibly being haunted by these people that were stuck on an elevator that I then get onto. I mean, that should tell you just how incredibly themed this entire ride is. That someone who's a huge scaredy cat goes on it every time we go to Disney, at least twice, maybe more. Anyway, there's some footage from that. And you'll hear me singing opera very clearly in this one. So after a big day of riding lots of rides and being scared to death, at least on my part, we walked around at nighttime and enjoyed taking in all the sights at night because it was the extra magic hours and we were able to stay around, and the park was really, really empty. I mean, it was the most empty that I had definitely ever seen it. And we were able to just walk around leisurely at our own pace. I mean, we basically walked right on to Star Tours and had no wait at all to get onto that. And I didn't record it, but it was just for our own sake. I was just enjoying myself. But we basically then had, at the very end of the video, a walking nighttime tour of Hollywood Studios as it appeared at that time, because there is actually quite a bit from the Streets of America in there too, which I said is no longer there. So it's kind of, again, a nice nostalgic trip to what Disney was like back in 2015. All right now, you know what's coming. Let's go have some fun. So we were discussing the geography here, as that is the Flatiron Building. But if you were looking at the Flatiron Building, you'd actually not be looking towards the Chrysler or the Empire State Building. But let's
It's awfully convincing. Streets. Library. The Plaza Hotel. Complete with flags. And Cinderella's carriage is back there. We're going to look at that right now. It's actually part of Pixar Studios. You can actually see the monkeys. We came into it backwards, so I can see Pixar backwards. There we go. Now we're the right way looking at it. It's very fun.
To the great movie ride. Once again, my name is Michael. I'll be taking you from this Hollywood soundstage right into some of the greatest movies of all time. All on one, two. Did you know that Gene Kelly co-directed this movie? Can anyone tell me what movie this is? That's right, it's Walt Disney's Academy Award-winning film from 1964. Mary Poppins, starring Julie Andrews and Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah. I'm telling you, very last time. George comes around, he's going to leave you some beer, and you're going to take it. And you're going to take in with the dog. If you don't, somebody's going to drop by here and take you out and walk at a time. Yeah, just a bunch of rubber-necking tourists.
Sorry about the delay, folks, but I don't want to run a red light. Even if it is just a movie.
Hey, you.
You talking to me? Are you talking to me?
No, I'm talking to the thing with the funny looking outfit over there. Yeah, talking to you. Come here.
I'm not supposed to look at the vehicle.
I said get over here.
Okay, Bugsy, whatever you say.
Clint Eastwood and John Wayne.
That's some mighty tough territory you're heading into, Pilgrim. I'd think about turning back if I was you.
Look at it this way. You can't get any worse. Okay, it's worse.
One by one, the crew has vanished. And somewhere in the ship, a terrifying creature waits to claim its next victim.
Look, pal, I ain't no victim.
Warning, remain in your vehicles. The area you are entering is extremely dangerous.
The emergency distress system is now activated. Ship will detonate in T-minus 10 minutes. Option to override all
Word out.
expires in T-minus 5 minutes.
Why do there be snakes?
On the chest of the great stone god. A priceless jewel.
Wow. Get a load of that chunk of ice. Time for me to get back to work. Don't nobody move while I go get the goods. I don't think they'd notice a few extra bodies around here, if you know what I mean.
Halt, unbeliever. Disturb the treasure of the gods, and you shall all pay with your lives.
That just goes to show you, anything can happen in the movie to begin with. Of the beautiful friendship. Best last line of a movie ever. Hungry Bill Guy and Ingrid Bergman in the classic romance Casablanca.
Inside of us, we both know you belong to Victor. Father's work, the thing that keeps him going. That plane leaves the ground, we're not living in the bed. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but soon, the rest of your life. You'll always have that.
So we're definitely somewhere over the rainbow in one of the most beloved movies of all time. The Wizard of Oz. I wonder how we get out of here. What do you folks think? Which way do we go?
Follow the yellow brick road.
Follow the yellow brick road. Now, why didn't I think of that? Sing along, folks. You know the words.
Oh, we're almost there. At last, at last. You, just like I knew.
It's the outside of the great movie, right? We can actually go in it this time. Huh. That's Beauty and the Beast, Mrs. Potts, Angela Lansbury. November 7th, those are her handprints. Oh, cool. Yeah. Harrison Ford. Close, but yeah, that's a sign. So the sun finally came out. We are walking down Sunset Boulevard. As see there, Hollywood Boulevard and Sunset Boulevard. And there it is, the Hollywood Tower Hotel. I'm actually looking forward to the ride part. I like the ride part a lot. Like the up and down. beginning part?
And the ghost?
No. But look at it though, it's just so cool looking. It's the crowbar used in Home Alone. Reliving childhood memories?
Yeah.
You're a little taller now. Yeah, just a bit taller. It's gross. Ew. Okay, we're headed to the Rockin Roller Coaster.
Sorry, folks, we gotta go.
Chris, can you grab my blacklist, Paul?
Hey, wait a minute. What? We can't leave these people here like this.
We can't?
No. Come on, you know how we feel about our fans.
Yeah. All right. Well, guys, what you expect me to do is send them all with you?
Wait a minute. I love that idea. How about some backstage pet?
Yeah.
Come on. Make it happen.
Okay, make it happen. Now get out of here.
We're only just getting started.
It's now time for the Hollywood Tower of Terror. Do we dare?
Yep.
Okay. Here we go.
become an elevator about to ascend into your very own episode of the Twilight Zone. One stormy night long ago, 5 people stepped through the door of an elevator and into a nightmare. That door is opening once again, and this time, it's opening for you. To discover what lies beyond the 5th dimension, beyond the deepest, darkest corner of the imagination, in the Tower of Terror. A warm welcome back to those of you who made it, and a friendly word of warning, something you won't find in any guidebook. The next time you check into a deserted hotel in the dark side of Hollywood, make sure you know just what kind of vacancy you're filling, or you may find yourself a permanent resident of the Twilight Zone.
We are not rushing out at this time. We are leisurely walking at our own pace. It's actually a diner. And that's the art of animation area. Saw a lot of stuff about Walt Disney there. The Brown Derby is over here. I don't know if you can see the hat on top says the Brown Derby. Well, just trust me, it says Brown Derby. Are alive with the sound of music. Da, 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 da. There's an Indiana Jones spectacular back there. Dun, 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 dun. Only seen it a few hundred times. This is the Star Wars. I can't even see the thing. The trees have grown up so much around it. Let's see if we can see. His face does glow red a little bit. It's back there. It's a hut or something. Muppet Vision. I love the streets over here. All the brick.
They have city sounds playing.
I know. You don't notice that so much when you are here with 1,000,001 other people.
Yeah.
Cinderella's castle. Or, I keep calling it that. It's a carriage.
Zoom in on it.
I didn't even notice the streetlights during the day. Did you see the streetlights on the corners? As you can see, the park is practically dead. Oh, there's a fountain. Because anyone, well, yeah, I mean, this is the extra magic hours, so only people that are staying at the resort can stay right now, like get on rides and things. And then also Fantasmic is going to be going on here again, their second show in about 15 minutes, and so most people are doing that. But we are just enjoying having the park basically to ourselves. I already jumped. I was back a little ways and there was no one behind me and I heard a sound, and it was actually just Javier adjusting the backpack. So that was not embarrassing at all. Frozen everything for the film fan. We were in there, and it really was everything frozen. There's the Hollywood Tower Hotel back there. Creepy as ever. Close to it. I don't know if you can see, because I don't think I think the camera's just picking up blue, but it's all purple and blue and pink and creepy. I was trying to be all brave and everything, and it didn't happen. I was not brave at all. I think Javier can attest to that. Is that true?
Yeah, I have to film it.
Yes, you did have to film it.